happened to Mrs. Andrews?
She bought a dress shop. And then one day, a woman named Brooke came in. They started a conversation. And a few weeks later, she moved into the Andrews house. They stayed together until the very end.
You did it. You divorced Dad. You became a stewardess. Just like you dreamed.
Had a steak, 3 martinis, and a heart attack. And your mom took control of the plane and flew it from Riverdale to Poughkeepsie, landing it safely.
That's right. And one of the passengers on the plane asked her to dinner out of gratitude for saving his life. And a few months later, they got married.
He offered to show her the world, and she wrote you postcards from everywhere they went.
Till one day, the postcards stopped coming.
She was very fulfilled. She led a happy life with her family, but she never got back to performing as polyamorous. Weeks into his tour, Hanks's bus was heading over the Rocky Mountains when one of its tires blew. There were no survivors.
Poor Fangs. He was the first one of us to pass away.
Well, thanks to Fangs' songs, Midge and their daughter were taken care of for the rest of their lives. Clay became a tenured professor at Columbia University. And Kevin started an off-Broadway theater company. His son survived so much from that apartment. Kevin was 82 when he went to sleep and never woke up. Clay passed away a few weeks later. Went out to enjoy some sun in Central Park. He sat on a bench to feed some pigeons, and that was that.
So professional.
Yes. The following year, he played for Kansas State, and then he got drafted by the Lakers. During the off-season, he would work at his family farm until his folks passed away. Then he had to sell the land.
At which point he started coaching here at Riverdale High.
He was buried in Duck Creek, next to his wife and his parents.
Veronica.
The summer after graduation, Veronica started as an assistant at Silver Shield Studios. But within a few years, she was running the place. She became known for her impeccable taste and for taking risks on young, raw talent. She won 2 Oscars and produced some of the most iconic movies of our time.
He was buried in the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. What about Tony?
Tony and Cheryl stayed together. Moved out west together. They settled in the Oakland Hills in a craftsman house where they lived as artists and activists. And they had a son, Dale, named after Riverdale, of course.
And how did they pass away?
Peacefully. After living full, gorgeous, sexy lives. Bit of a lost soul. After graduation, he enlisted, served, and died in Vietnam. He was 28.
Nana Rose?
Reincarnated multiple times. The B and Mrs. T got married. Oh, yeah. Frank Andrews and Tom Keller were murdered.
By who?
A hustler they picked up one rainy night, named Chick.
Was right. You make it to California and you don't look back. And you meet a sweet, strong girl who makes you laugh. And you settle down in Modesto. And you have a beautiful family. You're a professional construction worker and an amateur writer. And you are so content and happy. It was right after the beginning of senior year that he...
Yes. It was a terrible blow to the town. At least it happened in his sleep.
Ed's Madhouse magazine. It became an institution.
It was juvenile satire at best, just mocking all of the sacred cows.
People loved it. And they still love it. 70 years later.
Who grew up reading the magazine you started? She Says magazine. The go-to source for feminist and progressive causes, exposing hard truths. Still being published today, I might add.
As far as professional legacies go, I could have done a heck of a lot worse.
Do you have any regrets about not getting married?
None. But I'm so happy I adopted my daughter, Carla. I loved being a mother.